Hello everyone. First of all, I congratulate all women on International Women's Day. On this occasion, I examined the issue of women in Islam under four critical topics. If you like the video, please don't forget to subscribe. Have a nice watching.
According to the Quran, women are equal to men in terms of creation and rights and responsibilities. The man has a managerial position only in the family. It is necessary if we consider the Prophet's advice. If three people travel together, they should choose one administrator. For example, I am the administrator in our family. If a decision is made on a matter, the last word is mine. What I say as the last word, "You are right, my wife." Women and men are equal, then who is superior? According to what the superiority is. No privilege. Superiority is according to religiosity. This issue is so valid that there is no exception even to the wives of the prophets. The wives of the prophets Noah and Prophet Lut did not become Muslims. Even if their husbands were prophets, these non-Muslim women couldn't escape from hell. There is also an opposite situation. Pharaoh's wife, Asiya, became a Muslim. Pharaoh was in the head of the country during the time of the great prophet Moses. He was the chief enemy of Moses. Although she was the wife of Pharaoh, Asiya was a sincere Muslim. She won heaven. In short, while the wives of two prophets went to hell, the wife of the prophet's enemy went to heaven. Therefore, according to Allah, superiority is only through religiosity. Apart from that, being a man or a woman, being a prophet's wife, does not provide any privileges. There is a wrong perception in society that women are worthless in Islam. We can see easily that this is not the case from the practices of our Prophet Muhammad. While performing his duty, the Prophet Muhammad received incredible support from his wives. The first Muslim was a woman in Islam, and our Prophet's wife, Khadija. She became the Prophet's most prominent supporter in material and motivation in the troubled first 10 years of prophethood. She spent all her wealth for our Prophet. When the Prophet was 25 years old, he married 40 years old Khadija and did not have another marriage until 53. The marriages he made in the last 10 years of his life are always related to Islam's improvement. The contribution of the Prophet's wife, Aisha, was in determining the knowledge of Islamic life is enormous. After the death of the Prophet, both state administrators and Islamic scholars went to Hazrat Aisha to consult on the issues they were concerned about. The other wives of the Prophet also made significant contributions to Islam. Safiya provided a relationship with Khaybar Jews. Juwayriya enabled the release of 700 prisoners of a war. Habiba, daughter of Abu Sufyan, the leader of the Meccans, decreased Abu Sufyan's feelings of hostility. In summary, it is understood from the hadiths and practices of the Prophet that women have a very important position and role in Islam. Our Prophet said, "The most valuable asset in the world is the religious woman." Now, let's look at what men who are well treated to such a valuable being will earn. One day, a student comes to visit an Islamic scholar, Hassan al-Harakani. His wife opens the door. That naughty is not at home. He is surprised. He looks for his teacher. He finally finds his teacher in the forest. He rides the lion and uses the snake as a whip in his hand. And he asks the situation. The scholar replies, "I am patient with my wife, and the lion bears my burden." Therefore, Hassan al-Harakani, who was the patient with the troubles of his wife, reached a very superior degree according to Allah. So I suppose who is patient with the partner's troubles easily wins the paradise. Now, I would like to report two hadiths of our Prophet that herald paradise on the subject. He said, "Whoever raises three daughters well, both materially and spiritually, wins paradise." Another way to earn heaven easily is through our mothers. Our Prophet said, "Heaven is under the feet of mothers." Those who want to win heaven easily should pay so much attention to their mothers. Women are very precious, but there is a sad truth life, divorce. Divorce is permitted thing that God does not like at all. Islam, which values women so much, has also protected women in divorce. In verses 1 to 4 of the Surah Talaq, Allah stated the following about divorce, which is a very troublesome process. When you divorce, fear God and be afraid of injustice to your wives. You don't know, it may be that God creates a bond of love between you and your wives. So do not hurry in divorce. Pray to God. Problems may improve over time. Wait a while. The divorce is finalized. Leave your wife in the best way. Do not add insult to injury after divorce. Whoever prays to God, God will give him a way out of all kinds of hardness. Whoever prays to God, God will make him help in a way he never guessed. Whoever fears God and pays attention to women's rights, God covers his sins and gives abundant rewards. Whoever fears God and pays attention to women's rights, God covers his sins and gives abundant rewards. Hope to see you again.